Brace yourselves, America. Vice President Kamala Harris has graced Pennsylvania with her presence, and the results are, well, let's just say they're not exactly what the Democrats were hoping for. And in an interview that can only be described as a verbal labyrinth, Harris managed to dodge questions, confuse the reporters, and leave everyone wondering, is this really the best the left has to offer? So buckle up, folks. We're about to take you on a deep dive into the latest Kamala Harris political train wreck. Now, check this out. While Kamala Harris stumbles through interviews, smart drivers are taking control of their road safety. Recent reports show that drivers with dash cams are 60% less likely to be found at fault in accidents. And that's right, folks. A simple device could save you time, money, and legal headaches. This easy-to-install dash cam records every detail on the road, offering collision documentation, 24/7 security, and memorable drive capture. With features like 4K, Ultra HD, night vision, and 24/7 motion detection, it's a must-have for enhanced road safety. Don't let yourself be caught off guard like Kamala in an interview. Visit carvisionx.com. It's linked below to get free express shipping and several bonuses with every order during their summer special, and summer's almost over. So drive with confidence and peace of mind, because unlike some politicians, this dash cam won't let you down when it matters most. Okay, so I think we can basically sum up the entire event in Pennsylvania with a simple meme that was actually shared by Donald Trump on his Truth Social account. Shall we watch?
Yes. He said, concepts of a plan. 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 Plan.
Yes, Dilly Mean Team at it again with that one. And Donald Trump actually shared that one. So let's find out. So this is so good. So what's interesting about this interview that Kamala Harris gave is that the Trump campaign actually shared the whole interview. And they said it's their newest ad that has just dropped. It's absolutely brutal. Colin Rugg stating that the interview Harris gave confusing answers to a variety of questions. Gun control. Harris says she does think America needs an assault weapons ban, despite saying during the debate that Trump was lying when he said she wanted to ban guns. On the economy, Harris responded to a question about bringing down prices by talking about how she was raised in the middle class. And Harris on unity, well, she said she's the unity candidate and then cited her endorsement of Dick Cheney. She said Trump is the only one who points fingers. Really? Well, we've got all the clips here for you. And Mostly Peaceful Meme said after watching this interview, he believes that she was totally wearing an earpiece during that debate. An absolute train wreck. What are your specific plans? This is the reporter's question. What are your specific plans to bring down prices? Well, see if you can decipher the answer here.
Workers and
when we talk about bringing down prices and making life more affordable for people, what are one or two specific things you have in mind for that?
Well, I'll start with this. I grew up a middle-class kid.
Okay.
My mother raised my
Canada.
sister and me. She worked very hard. She was able to finally save up enough money to buy our first house when I was a teenager. I grew up in a community of hardworking people, you know, construction workers and nurses and teachers. And I try to explain to some people who may not have had the same experience, you know, but a lot of people will relate to this. You know, I grew up in a neighborhood of folks who were very proud of their lawn, you know?
Oh.
And
she grew up in a neighborhood where folks are proud of their lawn. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yes. What the hell is she saying? Oh, there it is, the buzzword, opportunity economy. That's the buzzword that you're going to hear a lot of.
very
What?
And creating opportunity for people, for example, to start a small business.
Oh, that's how she's going to do it. That's how she's going to do it. What? Oh, my goodness. My friends, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to put you through some more. This is great. And Wokeness posted this. Kamala can't even say a single reason. She can't even say a single reason why Pennsylvania should vote for her. This is priceless. Watch this.
How are you feeling about Pennsylvania?
I am feeling very good about Pennsylvania because there are a lot of people in Pennsylvania who deserve to be seen and heard. That's why I'm here in Johnstown. And I will be continuing to travel around the state.
How are you feeling about Pennsylvania?
Yeah, she's going to continue. How do you feel? She can't even say why people should vote for her. Donald Trump posts from his Truth Social from Margot Martin, Deputy Director of Communications. Kamala did her first local sit-down interview after prepping for 53 days, and it was a nightmare. She couldn't even name one or two things that she would do to bring down inflation. I think this is the clip.
When we talk about bringing down prices, and
this is where she talks about people's lawns. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, I feel so sorry for people who fall for this stuff. Tim Murtaugh, watch it all. This is what viewers heard in the debate. Nothing. No answers, no ideas, no explanations, complete and utter fluff with no substance at all. Fizzle. She sat down for her second TV interview since she jumped into the race. The interview with Brian Taff of Philadelphia's Action News 6 ABC. Okay, so you notice how they pick a local reporter. It's a local interview. I don't know who Brian Taff is. Philadelphia Action News. I mean, this is like a softball interview wrapped in a snowball. Okay? It wasn't a hard-hitting interview. Gunther Eagleman, somehow this interview was worse than the debate. I don't know how she managed to pull that off. And, of course, while she was in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, this is a shot of the crowd. Now, I got to be fair. You can see it on your screen here. I don't know if this is earlier, but it looks pretty sparse to me. We got some other clips that I do want to play from the interview and from the rally that she was at. But this clip has gone viral, and it is absolutely epic. Kamala getting fact-checked, unlike any lying politician has ever been fact-checked before, in real time. Get ready for this, okay? Watch this.
Well, I will tell you, I agreed with President Biden's decision to pull out of Afghanistan. 4 presidents said they would, and Joe Biden did. And as a result, America's taxpayers are not paying the $300 million a day we were paying for that endless war. And as of today, there is not one member of the United States military who is in active duty in a combat zone in any war zone around the world the first time this century. What? But let's understand.
So where the fuck are we right now?
Oh, yeah. Think about that. There are the soldiers right there on the ground watching the debate. And they just fact-checked her in real time. Pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. She sits on a throne of lies. Oh, this is great. This is great. The question, what do you understand President Trump's appeal to be? Oh, man. Whoever votes for this person, I feel so sorry for them. Okay. I got to get through this report, guys. I got to get through this segment. What do you understand President Trump's appeal to be, and how do you speak to his voters? Listen to this answer.
And not.
What do you understand his appeal to be, and how do you speak to his voters? Or maybe people who just share his values but are open to something else?
Based on experience and a lived experience.
A lived experience.
In my heart, I know. In my soul, I know that the vast majority of us as Americans have so much more in common than what separates us. And I also believe that I am accurate in knowing that most Americans want a leader who brings us together as Americans and not someone who professes to be a leader who is trying to have us point our fingers at each other.
Oh, is that right? Is that right? The question was, what do you understand President Trump's appeal to be, and how do you speak to his voters? Did you catch the answer there? I certainly did not. More word salad from Kamala Harris. Yes, it is a full-blown buffet word salad. Here's another clip. This is from her rally, Trump War Room. Kamala Harris repeats the lie that Goldman Sachs said her plan would grow the economy. They fact-check her. The CEO of Goldman Sachs said that she is lying.
In fact, independent economists like Goldman Sachs have said my plan would grow our economy.
Yeah, see, it's all buzzwords. She just throws out name drops. That's all this woman can do. It's all she can do. Okay, ready for this? I love this account. Kamala uses a lot of words to say absolutely nothing. See if you can decipher what she's saying here. Drop a comment. What do you think she's actually trying to say here? I don't even know.
My approach is about new ideas, new policies that are directed at the current moment. And also, to be very honest with you, my focus is very much in what we need to do over the next 10, 20 years to catch up to the 21st century around, again, capacity, but also challenges.
What? 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 I can't. What? Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. This is wild. Okay, let's play that again because I'm still trying to figure out what she said here. Play.
My approach is about new ideas, new policies that are directed at the current moment and
policies directed at the current moment. Okay.
Also, to be very honest with you, my focus is very much in what we need to do over the next 10, 20 years.
My focus is what we need. Well, what do we need to do?
To catch up to the 21st century.
Oh, we got to catch up to the 21st century. That makes perfect sense. What? What are we living in the dark ages?
And capacity, but also challenges.
Oh, capacity and challenges. What the?
My
oh, man. Oh, good Lord. Save us from this madness, please. Okay, I guess we have another one here. Okay, this is where she says, well, this is where she admits that she really screwed up.
It's just, look, we don't have enough housing in America. We have a housing supply shortage.
Oh.
And what that means, in particular for so many younger Americans, the American dream is elusive. It's just actually not attainable. Look, we don't have enough.
That's because you've been in office and you stole it.
Housing in America. We have a housing supply shortage. And what that means, in particular for so many younger Americans.
Oh, shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Okay. Here's another one. This is the best, I think. This one really was circulating a lot today. How are you different from Joe Biden? Right? She's talking about a new way forward. Listen.
The economy.
I wonder if there are one or two spots, policy areas or approaches where you would say, I'm a different person.
Yeah.
Well, I'm obviously not Joe Biden. And, you know, I offer a new generation of leadership. And so, for example, thinking about developing and creating an opportunity economy. Where
here we go. Opportunity economy. There it is. Sorry.
It's about investing in areas that really need a lot of work. And maybe focusing on, again, the aspirations and the dreams, but also just recognizing that at this moment in time, some of the stuff we could take for granted years ago, we can't take for granted anymore.
What?
For example, another plan that I have that is a new approach.
Oh, my God. Hang on. What is she saying? She's not saying anything.
And maybe focusing on, again, the aspirations and the dreams, but also just recognizing that at this moment in time, some of the stuff we could take for granted years ago, we can't take for granted anymore. For example, another plan that I have that is a new approach is to expand the child tax credit to $6,000 for young families for the
Okay, so now she's trying to buy votes.
first year of their child's life, because that is obviously a very critical stage of development of a child. And a lot of young parents need the help to buy a car seat or a crib or clothes for their kids. And so my approach is about new ideas, new policies that are directed at the current moment.
The moment.
And also, to be very honest with you, my focus is very much in what we need to do over the next 10, 20 years.
Okay, thank you, Kamala Harris. She is on point with that answer right there. Trump War Room states, she nervously repeats herself and fails to explain how she's different from Joe Biden. Oh, and we've got apparently another. Okay, this is part of the clip. This was aired on MSNBC. This is a different angle of when she was asked about people in Pennsylvania.
To make sure that I am feeling very good about Pennsylvania, because there are a lot of people in Pennsylvania who deserve to be seen and heard. That's why I'm here in Johnstown. And I will be continuing to travel around the state to make sure that I'm listening as much as we are talking. And ultimately, I feel very strongly that we've got to earn every vote. And that means spending time with folks in the communities where they live. And so that's why I'm here. We're going to be spending a lot more time in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, because you know you're going to lose it, girl. So that basically sums up the train wreck in Pennsylvania, because she is terrified. Actually, this sums it up better.
He said, concepts of a plan. 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 Plan.
So Harris's Pennsylvania performance is more than just a gaffe. It's a glimpse into the void at the heart of the Biden administration. Her inability to articulate clear policies or connect with voters should set alarm bells ringing across the nation. So as we approach the next election, we must ask ourselves, can we afford 4 more years of this incoherence? The answer, my friends, is crystal clear.